Not straight in for the spinner! Oh, that's Kabir! It takes no prisoners! Oh! So fierce, it's not afraid! Robot combat is alive and well in the UK. With robot fighting coming to an end on UK TV screens a few years ago, there's only so many places for people to see this sort of carnage live. One of those places is Extreme Robots, a company in the UK that puts on a number of shows each year with a touring arena. The only real difference is that the weapon speed limit is reduced, so we've turned our spinner down from 250 miles an hour to 125 miles an hour. For most, this is a hobby turned way of life, and hopefully this video will give you a better understanding of what this world is like.
Trying to get the robot in the car. Step one.
Got to turn it around, Rory.
Yes, that's what I was trying to do.
Okay, let's lower it a bit and just rotate it on the wall.
It's okay, we can just speed this up and be like 5 hours later.
Otherwise the handles are
Some would say we're overdoing it, but like, we need to make sure that the robot doesn't like honk out too quickly. So
I would say we're overdoing it. But
Rory would go with just a screwdriver and like one nut if you can help it. Oh, yes.
Milk bottles and cable ties.
Yeah, there are no milk bottles in this, are there?
sadly not. No multicolored cable ties.
Sadly not.
Tom does love the multicolored cable ties.
God.
They are your
Can't
favorite.
get out.
There we go.
You can fit like 3 in there.
Or just one. One would be
One.
fun. Right, all the rest of it.
Oh, it's too much hard work.
Montage.
We're gonna make a montage. And then montage.
You can tell there's much enthusiasm.
We're quite tired and it's like quite late. So, what is going in your car? I think with the first ones here, Extreme Robots Maidstone. Not bad.
So, because us and Zadkiel were the only 2 spinners at this event, we knew that we'd be fighting each other at least 3 times across the weekend, 1 in each show. So, the first thing after unpacking the robot was to put it into the arena to check that everything's still going, and take it for a bit of a spin.
In the test box. Or in the full box.
And links.
There we go.
So, the weapon and drive speed controllers in Monsoon are accessible via Bluetooth, known as VESCs, which enable us to alter settings without having to take the robot out of the arena. So here, Rory is tweaking the drive settings to give us more braking power. And with that, it's happy days. We're happy with the driving and we're good to fight.
Happy?
Hopefully it's
It looks cool.
Don't forget the tape. Don't forget the tape.
How we doing, Rory? Pretty good. Just putting the batteries in, and then we're going to fight that thing. And that guy. Woo. It's going to be one hell of a bang.
After a quick look at the whiteboard, we are the second fight in the second half of the first show. So we've got about an hour until our first fight with Zadkiel, and the crowd are loaded in and ready for the show. It's almost time for our first fight, but before then, here's a little look at the pit space all teams have to work with in behind the arena. Each team is generally given one table to work on, depending on the amount of robots they're bringing, and with limited lighting due to it being a live show with a crowd, most teams bring their own lighting too.
It's time! Seconds away.
And with that, the robot is powered up, there's no turning back, and it's time to fight Zadkiel.
This is the one to watch, and look who it is, all the way from the States, after their fantastic appearance on BattleBots recently. That is Monsoon! So Zadkiel, here's a fun fact for you. You probably didn't see Mike mention it early on the stream, but Michael Oates, who's not the roboteer of Zadkiel, normally it's Craig, he is taking on, he is going to be Zadkiel for this, and he has never used him before, so this is going to be some battle. And as we always say, it's smashy time. You can buy that t-shirt from extremerobots.co.uk. I just said that, Chris. Oh, Toby saying, "Come on, Dad." That's Craig's son. Toby, it's actually Mike that's doing it. Here we go then. Oh, this is going to be some battle. Here we go. Oh, and nearly Monsoon was going straight in for it. Oh, here we go. This could be it. Oh my word. I've got goosebumps. How on earth are they still going? That was crazy. Unbelievable. Are they going to do it again? Oh, the wheel that time. Monsoon is, despite how small it is, it's so destructive. It takes no prisoners. Oh, right into the wall of Zadkiel. Oh, and even on the... Oh, I'm losing my words. What? It's still going. Oh, this has been fantastic. It's been way better than I worried it wasn't going to last this long. But right now, Monsoon showing us why it's one of the best spinners in robot destruction. It's just going right in for it. Toby, I hope this isn't too bad to watch. Zadkiel's been brilliant as well. I'd like to think Monsoon's probably been better. Oh, look at that. Look at the air on that. Zero gravity the moment that happens. It's just insane. Now Monsoon, this has been fantastic. Everyone who has been able to watch this here in Maidstone and on the live stream, you have been in for a treat. We don't normally even have spinner fights lasting this long. Zadkiel, I think, is still okay. It's just trying to protect its weapon for now. But the weapon, oh, actually, we're counting it down. And it looks as though maybe Monsoon might win here because Zadkiel is, well, it's still moving. It's not like it's like it's trying to hide its weapon from Monsoon. That was fantastic, though. What a fight! I'm applauding. That was great. Absolutely brilliant. Didn't get enough claps there, did it? No, fantastic.
So, all round, that was a really great first fight. We had some really great big weapon-on-weapon collisions there, and even though both robots are spinning at 125 miles an hour, you still get these enormous clashes between the weapons, and luckily the arena really is built to take it, as you can see there. So we came away from our first fight with a win, and with that we rolled the robot back to our pit space to assess the damage.
Love the bearings. Can we flip the bar around? I'm keen to flip the bar out of there. That was the nose. We have all those. Damage. Derek, what's the damage? I'm sure I saw smoke coming out of one side.
Well, we can.
I thought it. If we pop the lids off, it might still be walking. Yeah, that's good fun. I'm pretty sure I saw a bit of smoke coming out of one side, but I'm not really sure. But look at the damage on the bar as well. Look at that.
That's a big chunk out.
That's what happens when Hardox hits Hardox of like the same grade.
As it turns out, one of Zadkiel's glancing blows crumpled part of our top armour into the wheel slightly, but just enough so that the wheel would rub on the chassis. But thankfully, the drive motors are so powerful that the wheels actually didn't really care, and the smoke I was seeing was just the tyre being slightly shredded, but it didn't really hinder the robot at all in the fight.
I think you have bent it.
What are you welding? What happened?
Cracked welds on the motor.
With the way the robot's designed, our brushless weapon motors operate about 1.5 inches behind the weapon blade when it's at full speed, which isn't great for debris, and we found out after our Black Dragon fight pretty quickly that that's not great. So at this event we were testing some brand new motor covers that shield the motors from debris, but it turns out that the welds on these cracked after this fight, so we stripped the robot down and had them repaired for our next fight with who else but Zadkiel later that day.
Bit of light adjustment. What happened there is we had some cracked welds in our weapon motor mounts, so we've patched that up. Good to go. Man, a few words for him. That's why we love him.
We have a little bit of time before our next fight, so before then, here's a little bit of a look at Major Damage, the house robot of Extreme Robots, and the Floor Flipper, because the robots don't just have to contend with each other when they're fighting. A big change for this year is the removal of the pit, but they've arguably replaced it with something even better.
For this year we have the FilaPrint. Fluid gate! Yes, if a robot lands inside there, it'll burn their circuitry and it'll be, of course, game over for that robot. Now,
Going in. Rory is so excited.
I assume this is a photo, but apparently not.
Never a photo. I don't trust myself to put links in because every time I do, they fall out, so Rory's doing it. And then if it falls out, it's his fault.
It's some robot. It did win its first battle against Zadkiel. What a robot it is.
That's spinning disc on the front end over 100 miles an hour in just over a second. It is pretty quick. And we'll shortly be welcoming its opponent.
We're just waiting on Zadkiel.
Monsoon has 2 games in the UK. We have different launches in the USA.
The Tom Bobson says very excited for the spinners fight though, and as you can see Zadkiel is there.
25 miles an hour today. Oh, what a shame. But I found out yesterday from Craig Collins, who built Zadkiel, that blade on Zadkiel is nearly 1/3 of the weight of the robot. It's just on the front of it there. When it gets up to full speed, honestly guys, get your cameras out.
Yeah, get your cameras out for this if you're in the arena and you're watching the stream. Listen to Craig if you can. Not Craig, Glenn. it is. Zadkiel coming in. Well, as I said, I didn't think I'd be saying this, that here we are for the second time this afternoon of Monsoon versus Zadkiel. Normally, after a few hits, both or well, at least one of those robots are out for the weekend, but here they are again. Right, we're getting ready, folks. Let us know who you think's going to win, Monsoon or Zadkiel. Oh, here we go then, this is it. Get ready for the sparks. Get ready for the sparks. Oh, it's got stuck into the wheel. We've never seen this before. Normally it would just bounce off. It's stuck straight. It's just gone straight in. Oh, I don't know how this is. From our camera angles, it's just not that obvious. I'm trying to look into the arena. Oh, I didn't think this was going to happen. Monsoon, can you get out of there? Zadkiel, his weapon is working, but it's not at the right angle. Right now, it's like it's got a child wrapped around its leg, and it just can't get away. It's like, go away, son. I'm trying to get to work. Oh, what a shame. I mean, it was still the impact, but I just don't know if we're going to be able to see any more.
On this battle, kill the music, kill it. What we're going to do, we're going to get safety first. We have to let the blades sink down. Our guys are going to go down.
Oh, right, so they are going to, from what Glenn is telling the crowd, it looks as though they're going to try and separate the robots and go again. So yeah, they've had to turn off the weapons because obviously it's dangerous for any human being to walk in there. So they both need to be deactivated, and that is what Alex Marler, John Finley and Neil are going to do.
We were all really hyped for a second fight filled with massive hits and plenty of sparks, but instead you get to answer the question, how many Roboteers does it take to remove Zadkiel's wheel from Monsoon's blade?
We've made history today. Second and on stick.
It's gone, I think they've sorted it. Well done. This is weird, isn't it? I've never seen this before.
I've never seen this either. I mean, I was standing over the other side of the arena from where we are now.
Yeah.
And we thought, oh yeah, no, he's got stuck. They'll free it in a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
I have never seen them have to dismantle a robot.
Not like this.
To recreate, get it all back off and separated. It's good to see Michael there in the red shirt doing what he normally does, standing there doing nothing, watching other people do
he
the
always
hard
relies
work.
on his dad, doesn't he?
Left now, so I think they told him it wasn't any good. Michael is still standing around.
Oh,
there we go!
Oh, look at Shane, the way he threw it away
There
and
we
said,
go.
job done.
Monsoon's finally looking at Zadkiel wheel free.
Now that the fight could finally resume, Craig and I decided that we would restart the fight from our starting positions to keep things fair.
Look completely happy on that wheel. So I'm wondering where they were trying to drive. Have they burnt out that side by trying to stress it while it was locked with Monsoon?
Yeah.
But if the spinner is working, it's all to play for.
It's all to play for.
Here we go
Here
then.
we go then. It feels like a fresh fight, this.
So, both robots.
So, upon resuming the fight, unfortunately, Craig realised that Zadkiel was not able to drive properly, as it turned out that our hit to the wheel dislodged the drive pinion for that side. With Craig knowing that he couldn't continue to fight, he decided to withdraw, giving us a second win.
Couldn't write this, could you?
No,
I mean, this
you
is
couldn't.
Extreme Robots.
Because we were still ready to go, and the audience wanted to see some destruction, we were given an old robot, Galactus, to knock around, as the crowd had been waiting over half an hour to see some sparks.
You know what? I think Galactus might win this.
Okay, yeah, that'll be interesting. Oh, No, it's
The
not
more
even
he spins
moving.
up, he's circling it. It's like a vulture toying with its prey, isn't it? It's going to be a big bang.
It's like he's
Oh,
kidnapped
it's
him.
come on, Monsoon, you can do it. You can do it,
Oh,
Tom.
here we go!
Oh, nice hit there.
I was hoping a bit more air. Oh,
We could do with another few hits. Come on,
Well, come
Monsoon,
on.
get a clean hit.
oh,
Some nice sparks there.
I like that one.
Struggling to engage though, so
It is, yeah.
you know, it's finding it a little bit trickier now. He's going to go for a run up. He's got to make nice.
Oh!
And
It went out
Galactus
the arena.
out of the arena as well.
Even though it was a quick fight with only a couple of weapon hits, Zadkiel still managed to catch our weapon bulkheads, cracking a weld. Nothing that an angle grinder and a MIG welder can't fix though, as we were due to fight them again the next day. So, here is a little tour of the kits area. Walking round, we've got the bad boy of combat robotics, Shane Lales robots, the Alpha, and one of the many iron ores, I think. Here we have Mr. Dave Weston, harder work. Hello, here he is. This guy over here is like one of the backbones of robot combat in the UK. Honestly, he is a legend to the sport. And we wouldn't get far without him, definitely. And over here we have the Collius clan. We have Gabriel, Saint, Zadkiel, of course. For some reason, we might be fighting them again today. Who knew? Who knew? Ignition's here, of course. Manta, Tectonic and Mega Mouse. Loads of robots. All the way from Belgium down at the back we've got Brutus. They seem kind of keen to fight today, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Ah, another legend, Tough as Nails. They're back after many, many years away. It's good to see them again. And then we've got Jono's show robots as well. More legends, really. And then, just behind you, the house robot. Major damage! It's bloody massive. He's like a ton. Enormous stuff.
Morning, Shane.
Morning, sir. We can put something on the sleeve, but then it's ruined.
The mounts for our small snoot wedge were a little bit bent following our 2 fights with Zadkiel, so we decided to straighten them out with a hammer before our next fight with, you guessed it, Zadkiel.
That does clash with the weapon. Batteries in, lids on. I think we're about to fight Zadkiel again.
Yeah, all seems to work. Haven't taken any terminal damage. Robots kept working all weekend, so.
I think fundamentally it's been pretty fine. Welds cracked here and there, but like it's never just broken or like stopped working. It's been good. It's been a good weekend.
Zadkiel does hit surprisingly hard.
It does,
and in awkward places.
Because it's 125 miles an hour, but that's still like a 22 kilo bar,
25, I think.
25 kilo bar. You know, and at the same speed, it's hard to say who comes off better. But we spin up faster, so if I can get on them quickly, then it should be fine again.
Yeah, weapon or weapon, we seem to have the edge, but weapon on
Well,
anywhere
the
else.
edge is now declining quite a lot, actually. On that bar. We did clean it up a bit, but that's all we've got for today. There's not much there.
And now it's time to fight for the 3rd and final time this weekend.
Oh, here it is, Monsoon coming in first.
Monsoon, of course, has just been across to the US, competing in BattleBots, doing very well. A world famous spinning robot. Monsoon is
I know, we can just give it too close.
It is Zadkiel!
And here's Zadkiel.
Alright folks, here we go, because this is serious business. If you you've never seen spinning robots before. Get ready, this is going to be...
I'm looking forward to this.
Smashing time!
So, will Zadkiel get revenge, or can Monsoon get 2 wins out of the 3 and be the ultimate winner of the King of Spinners? I can't believe we've got a 3rd battle here. Here we are on the Sunday afternoon and both robots are still alive. Here we go then. Oh, on the wheel this time. Not straight in for the spinner. Oh, damn. Oh, my shit. I think I've soiled my... I think I've soiled my pants. Unbelievable. Oh, and it went up in the sky. Just don't hit my GoPro. Oh, you can hear them both hit each other at the same time. Oh, it's Monsoon. It's so small but so fierce. It's not afraid. It's never afraid, no matter how big its opponent is. And it's right now, Monsoon is looking the better one. Oh, the camera went a bit off there. We didn't quite get it. Is that it for Zadkiel? It's not moving. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think Monsoon is going to be the overall winner. And it's decided to, they just thought, why not hit a bit of the floor and cause some damage? Well, it looks as though we are going to have Zadkiel. Oh, you know what? Fair play to Zadkiel for being ready for another fight. But sadly, it looks as though Monsoon is just a little bit more fierce. What a fight. I've lost my voice. That was brilliant.
Oh boys, that was absolutely incredible. This was probably like the most highly anticipated fight of the show. Monsoon, you must be thrilled.
It was great, you know, when the 2 spinners are clashing like that, it's very unpredictable and it's just great fun. You know, you get such a massive bang when the 2 spinners, you know, usually spinning in opposite directions, you get a 250 miles per hour combined hit. It's massive, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Sparks was literally flying across that arena.
Yeah, no, it was really a real relief to not take too much damage, because in the last couple of shows, you know, we've taken the win but taken a lot of damage. It's been very much a case of winning the battle, the bruise and the war, so we were quite glad to take this without, well, we haven't looked at it yet, but as far as we can tell, not too much damage, no, it was a really good fight.
It wasn't on fire, you know, obviously wrong, but yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so you take that to think that. Obviously, yesterday, Craig, we had a scenario where your weapon went right through the wheel of your robot. Do you think that somehow hindered you today?
No, just a good old fight, and unfortunately we came out the loser, but I think if everyone watches social media, we'll try and put on some pictures of exactly the damage from both robots, and I just always love fighting the Monsoon team. They're a good friend of mine, and it's just so much fun.
Well, Craig and really are the nicest guys, robot fighters, isn't he, guys? So humble, always gracious of the others. I'm incredibly proud of Tony here too.
Oh yeah, he's drove brilliantly actually.
Yeah, it's always hard driving Zadkiel because the gyro's got big effects of spinning weapons with the big wheels as well. It's just, yeah, it's hard to maneuver, and Monsoon did a really good job.
Oh, so good, Tony. It was incredible for all of you. But the points did go to Team Monsoon. Let's give them a huge round of applause.
And with that, our time at Extreme Robots Maidstone 2023 comes to an end. We've overall been very happy with the upgrades made to the robot. The new wheels held out really well and the motor survived each fight, with no debris getting sucked in thanks to those new motor covers. We're also planning on fighting at Extreme Robots Cheltenham in just a few weeks' time, so perhaps we'll see you there.
We're back in the garage. How was the drive?
It was painful. It was a brisk 4 hours out of a 3-hour trip or whatever. Just great. I would do it again. Yeah, fantastic.
We've definitely got a bit of refurbishing to do and some welds to fix, but I think we'll be good for Cheltenham in a few weeks' time.
Apart from that, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If this works out and isn't too bad, well, I think we'll do this again. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes. Anyway, thanks everyone.
It's been good.
It's been good fun. It's pizza time. Oh.